time it takes to get it done. I mean, the guys were here, and within 4 hours, they'd underpinned the property. They were in, and the guys were good. They were very professional. If anything was to go wrong, they had people sitting here, but they monitored the whole property, and I felt very confident that they were doing a very good job. So, as far as I'm concerned, I would definitely recommend Geobear as a quicker, faster, and more professional way. I'm Paul Jackson, and I live in Cuddington in Northwich, in the UK. So I bought a bungalow which has got a conservatory and a retaining wall the opposite side. My concern was traditional underpinning with using cement, concrete underneath would have been too heavy for the retaining wall. I needed to find a solution. I went on the internet, found Geobear, looked at a few videos, and found that their process is quite unintrusive to a certain extent. You've got to prepare for it, but the way that they injected the thing under the building and lifted it up in some cases, or not as the case may be, it gave me confidence. This is a house that's got a slope away garden that goes down 20 foot with a retaining wall 6 foot behind the conservatory, about 7 or 8 foot away. So to actually put concrete underneath this building would have put so much strain onto that retaining wall, it probably would end up collapsing. It actually injected the product underneath, and it wasn't heavy at all, but yet it gave us the ability to underpin the property and stabilise it, and the guarantees that go with it as well. So I think they were instrumental in a couple of things. First of all, I had a drainage survey done, because the resin that they use, if you don't get the drainage done, can leak into there as well. Generally, the most common cause of subsidence is leaking drains, and I had to have that done. They recommended drainage companies. I used them, and they work with Geobear. I think it was about 7 weeks right away through with the drainage companies and everybody coming on site and finishing the job. Other than doing the drains, because obviously it's got to be done, I had to take the brickwork around the building away, which is the patio, because I need to drill through and down, into the subcore. I had to take some flooring up on the inside of the property, the area that I wanted underpinning, so they could monitor all the component parts of the building. But other than that, the preparation was fairly simple, really. Yeah, I would recommend Geobear, and what I would say to people is, one, it's cheaper. Two, it's certainly not as intrusive as traditional ways of underpinning. Three, the cost is really, really good compared to concrete, etc. And the time it takes. If I had underpinned, it probably would have taken me 3 months